The Natterer on the Moon. The Natterer felt proud. He'd been on another adventure and returned to Natterland without any help from Supernat or the Queen. The sun was shining, the badge sparkled, and the Natterer felt he would like another adventure. He jumped on the back of the Bonosaurus and rode out of Natterland. When he reached the other side, the Natterer saw a rocket on a launch pad. He'd never seen a rocket before. It was more exciting than the Natterland Railway. He tied the Bonosaurus to a tree. The Natterer climbed up the gantry and went inside the rocket. There were so many switches and so many buttons. Every switch that was on, he switched off, and every switch that was off, he switched on. Lights and colours flashed round the rocket. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. The Natterer tried to run away from the colours. He pressed the buttons, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Zoom! The Natterer fell against the side of the rocket and banged his head. An egg-shaped lump grew on his face. The Natterer didn't cry. He just took the lump and threw it away. He was better again. He was flying through space. In no time at all, he was on the moon. The colours had stopped. He felt very still. When he jumped out of the rocket, he bounced in the moon dust. Coming towards him was the moon monster, pulling a funny face. "Natter, natter, natter, what shall I do?" the Natterer sang. The Natterer's voice was picked up by a radio left by an astronaut. "Natter, natter, natter, what shall I do?" flashed back to Earth. "Natter, natter, natter, what shall I do? Natter, 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 what shall I do? Natter, 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 what shall I do? Natter, 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 what shall I do?" Supernat was listening and ran to the Queen to tell her, "The Natterer's on the moon!" On the moon, the monster was creeping nearer to the Natterer. Every time it moved, it changed shape, and every time it changed shape, it changed colour. It was chasing the Natterer to the rocket. The Natterer sang. The monster's arms were growing. In Natterland, the Queen and Supernat raced to the airport and boarded a jet sparrow. It flew at supersonic speed to the launch pad. They ran to the gantry where another rocket was waiting. All the switches down and the buttons pressed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! They zoomed to the moon. On the moon, the monster's claws were reaching for the Natterer. The Natterer was bouncing up and down and over and over. The monster came closer and closer. The Natterer sang. Rocket 2 landed on the moon. Supernat jumped down, grabbed the Natterer and took him back to the rocket. The monster was furious. The monster was angry. But the rocket zoomed back to Earth. Supernat and the Queen boarded the Jet Sparrow. The Natterer climbed on the Bonosaurus and rode through the woods. The Natterer was glad to be back.